What's going on, YouTube? Just finished my morning workout not too long ago. Sitting here in Baltimore. Just wanted to do a video on something that I tried posting last week, but I guess I didn't post. I put it on my iPad. I left it at the house. Got on there, it's not on there. So, but anyway, so yeah, had a couple rough weeks in a row, like two bad weeks in a row. As far as just got a lot of shit going on. Both personally and here at Schneider. So my wife's car broke down last week. Not last week, the week before last. Wouldn't start. She got to work. She went to go start it again. It wouldn't start. So ended up getting it to the house. You could jump start it, but you could jump start it and start it, but you couldn't just outright start it. So first thing I checked, battery cables, make sure they were connected right. That didn't work. So I did a few tests on the starter. Come to find out, the starter relay was bad. So a lot of people would just jump to, oh, the battery's dead because you can jump start it. It's not always the case. But anyway, I changed the starter relay, and I changed the alternator too, because to me, I don't think it needed to be changed at the time. It was going bad. You can see, the coils on the inside of to me it was going bad. I did a little spin test on it when I took it off. You can hear a little bit of clinging. It was going bad. So changed the alternator, changed the starter. We bought a battery for it about 3 weeks prior to this, and got it in the car and started it up. Started right up. Battery light popped on. So I'm like, what the fuck? So battery light popped on, and I took it up, got the battery tested. Come to find out, we bought a bad battery. So I swapped it out with a new one. So it still start. Battery light kept popping on, man. I went through all kinds of tests. Changed the terminals, changed the wire from the positive that goes to the fuse. Bypassed the fusible link. Man, I did all kinds of all kinds of tests, man. I was fed up. So it still kept popping on, and come to find out, it was my fault. Because I was in such a hurry, and I was already I was distraught from my previous fuck up. I'll get into that here in a second. But I went to take the alternator back off, because sometimes you get remanufactured alternators, and they're not, I guess, put together fully properly. And one of the things would be open in it. So I went to go take it off. Come to find out, I didn't have it plugged in all the way. That was the whole problem. I got too far ahead of myself, thought I had it plugged in. Taking it off was a B word. I cut my hand up, cut my fingers off. It's side mounted, and you got to take the fan off. You got to take the wheel well off. And the only way to get the belt on by yourself is to wrench the pulley from the top and reach underneath, around the car up underneath, and finagle the belt back on. So I just got too far ahead of myself, and it was my fault. But at least it's gonna start this winter. I'll tell you that much. That fucker will start this winter. Anyway, the previous fuck up I had was here at Schneider. It's my first fuck up. Excuse my language, by the way. But it's the first time I actually messed up. And I was trying to go around a truck that had parked for the night. I don't know why he parked there, but he parked for the night in the way of the trucks coming into this place. So I'm going around him, and I went around him, and then I turned to the right, and it's like early in the morning. I must have rolled back a little bit, but then I cut it to a hard left, and the tailspin hit the corner of his trailer, and it hit it just right and peeled the door frame just like away from the trailer. Not the door, the frame. Popped the rivets out and shit. So, man, my stomach went straight down to my ass. So, that was the first time I've ever fucked up like that. But it goes to show it can happen to anybody. So, don't get too comfortable. I mean, it could have just been me getting in a hurry, because that was the day I went home, Wednesday, because my wife's car. I ended up taking that load. I was delivering the load, fucked the trailer up, had to go put the trailer somewhere else, like at one of their drop lots, go get my other load that was going to the house, and I got so far behind that I had to take my load for the second load on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday's loads off. So, I mean, it screwed everything up. But, I ended up taking a 4-day weekend because I booked my loads. I booked a load that picked up anytime between Saturday and Tuesday or something. Then I booked another load that picked up anytime Sunday to Monday, and it was going down to Carlisle, Pennsylvania, because I had to do it after my incident. Schneider had me do a assessment, like to make sure I can do maneuvers and close maneuvering and stuff down at their yard. So I set myself up to come down there. I planned out a couple days after that. I get a call while I'm at home. Hey, this load just popped off of you.
A new message has arrived.
I had to deal with all that. Then the load that I had for Saturday ended up getting pushed to Monday, so they give me a call. She's like, hey, the load you got for Saturday is pushed till Monday morning at 7 o'clock. So just spend some time with the kids. I was like, well, as long as I can make that second one, I'm okay with it. If not, I'm gonna have to take off with it. She's like, no, I think you're good on that one. Call and see if it's all right. You delivered it this time. I was like, all right. So she got it all set up for me. And then I get to the customer on Monday. I got there at 8 because it was supposed to be ready for, pickup at 7. I figured I'd give them an extra hour. They had a window time on the pickup, so it wasn't like an on-time pickup. Give them till 8 o'clock. Took off, and come to find out the load's not ready. It's not going to be ready till 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So I called, and they ended up having to take it off of me. They give me the $150 for going there, and the only reason why they took it off of me was because I had to come down to Carlisle. I had an appointment down there with them. So I screwed that up, man, and messed that week up. But finally, it was 2 weeks to hell basically for pay wise. Finally, I got back on my stuff, man. And this check is starting to look good. I'm gonna bring home $1,800 this week. I'm grossing what was it, $3,400. I'm gonna bring home $1,800. So starting to look up. You know, even with that downtime, 4 days off, that check still came out to be $300. So, which, you know, some of you guys might say like, "Oh, that ain't nothing." Hey, man, I fucked up. I took 4 days off. 1, to recuperate. 2, because I had to fix my wife's car. You know, and 3, because I fucked up. But hey, I still brought home money, made my paycheck, you know, made my truck payment, everything. I didn't go in a hole, you know. Still brought home some money. That's the way I look at it. As long as I'm not falling behind on this truck, I'm still pretty good. So, and I put back money for all that stuff. Right, yeah, that's what's going on here. I got to pick up here in about an hour, so I'm gonna get ready, do my pre-trip, and head on out of here. I appreciate you guys watching. Like, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll talk to you later.